shower. And through here is a closet, neat pocket door that comes out. This is the pocket door that jiggles a lot. Spirit does not like it closed. So oftentimes at night, she will be locking all the doors up here to try to prevent any jiggling. We did replace the windows in this space also. There's a crawl space there. Creepy. And there's one over here. Not a fan of the crawl spaces. Really neat built-in dresser here. This closet also has a built-in dresser inside. Huge. It's really cool. So this would be her living area. And then going out here, they have separate doors, but it goes into each other. This is the room that we get the most activity in. This is the room that the spirit does not like the door shut. The doorknob will jiggle. This is a crawl space. I brought a lavender plant up, as y'all suggested, a live plant. Put an angel up here. I'm leaving the Buffalo Sabres sign because, as you know in my previous video, I found writing behind these mirrors from the previous owner's daughter when she was a teenager, who has since passed on from cancer. She died in her 20s. So I know mirrors next to the bed are not good. I have closed the mirrors. I have done everything I can to keep this room spiritual and positive. She wrote behind the mirrors with her best friend when she was younger. And I will never erase it in her honor and in her memory. And she wrote Buffalo Sabres behind it. So that's why the sign is up there for the Sabres. So this is the extra bedroom. She used to use it as her ballet room. We just have it as an extra room. We have had guests stay in here. I'm wondering if they're going to stay in here anymore now that they've seen my videos on TikTok. But then if you go down here, this is the staircase. Here comes Lavender, my German Shepherd. So that is the tour of the third floor. My daughter loves living up here. She does get stuff from time to time. She had something knock on this door the other night. But she does feel safe, and if she didn't feel safe, she could move downstairs. There's plenty of room downstairs. She likes having her own space. The spirits don't bother her. Her and I seem to be more sensitive to it than my husband or her boyfriend. Or when my son lived here, my other daughter was sensitive to it as well. She would hear stuff. So this is the space of the third floor. I just always think about how possibly any staff that lived up here would have to do this journey all the way down to the kitchen and then all the way down to the cistern, which is in the basement area, to get water. Like, I just have so much respect for them. Because I clean this house by myself. Well, I'll ask for help a lot, but it's a lot. And then they were doing all the cooking too and helping with the children. So here we go down to the basement where the cistern is, just all the way down here. And there's the spigot for the cistern. Crazy. And the cistern is on the other side of this wall. And then there's also another spigot in this room, but they turned it into they actually did a dark room. This painting has been on this wall for probably 80 years. I love that all of the owners have just left it on the wall without even talking about it. So that's the tour of the third floor, and to show you the journey the housekeeper would have to do to get down, to get the water, is incredible. Mad respect for them. Okay, quick story of what happened last night to my daughter. Nothing's happened with the doors in a really long time. And last night she went out of her bedroom door, which is adjacent to this room, and she went downstairs to get a drink. Mind you, the walk down the stairs is pretty far. So all the way down here, all the way down, and down again to the kitchen. So she went all the way down there, got a drink, and upstairs her boyfriend was in her place, and someone did this on the door, and she came back up and he said, "Why did you do that?" And she said, "I didn't." Someone went like this. And he didn't get up. He was in the living room part, not the bedroom, which is that space. And when she came back up after getting a drink, he said, "Why did you do that?" She's like, "Do what?" And he said, "Why did you knock on the door?" She's like, "I didn't." So that happened last night. Nothing has happened with the door jiggling, anything like that, in quite a while. So that was something new from last night. Okay, I'm hearing some major noises down here, and this is where the grumpy man is. Shut the gate so Lavender doesn't come down with me. Hello? Someone there? Someone's like peeking on in. My word, let me turn on this light. Does it not look like someone is there? And on the other side of that, it's a crawl space. Because the house was added onto there. There's my cat Magnolia. She thinks that she's the innkeeper. Does it not look crazy scary, that window? Well, first of all, there's bars on the other side of it, so that's scary in itself. Tell me if I'm crazy and if y'all heard anything weird and see something, because I'm almost freaked out and I'm gonna go upstairs.
Okay, and then we're gonna go upstairs to the attic so I can show you guys. But there literally is like, this is literally a flight of stairs. Like, if you were to go up 2 floors, this is it. And then there's like a room up here, and this is where I would have like my parties and stuff. This would be like my hangout room. You know, because we wouldn't need an attic. Like maybe use a room to put all our Halloween stuff in, but like there's a room here, there's a bathroom up here. Room. And then you go back down here. I'm trying to do some like, and then this is the floor. Okay, so new house. And this house is actually sick. It's literally ginormous.
Abby, this is
Hold
gonna be your
on.
bedroom.
Wait. It's literally ginormous in here, guys.
Hey, I want to show you your bedroom.
And there's like literally 4 staircases. There's one here. There's one
This
there.
would be your bedroom. Look at the big the front.
Look how huge this is. This is my
your
room.
bedroom.
This room is freaking huge. So this is the other staircase, and then you come down here, and let me just show you an entrance here. I don't even know what this. Oh, the living room, and then there's me, and then we have a dining room, and then some office space. Look at the ceilings; they're so cool. And then we have just like a little butler's thing, and then the kitchen. So pretty. Extra room. Boom. And then there's a basement. Haven't gone on there yet. Too scared. Another staircase right here. A bathroom here where you step down to get to it, which is pretty freaking cool. so I'm hyped.
Okay, everyone has asked for me to do a video, so I'm going to do one of the downstairs. So you enter in here, we have the French doors there. Keeps it a little warmer from the front door area. In through here is the dining room. And then in through the dining room, you can get to the kitchen, the game room, the parlor, which we kind of use as a office. We do have another TV in here. Stores to go outside. I tried to do some antiques in here to keep the age of the house. As you can hear, the floors are pretty noisy. Here is our family room. Looks pretty lived in. And then there's the stairs. The stairs would go up to the second floor. And then there's another door to get to the third floor. And then over here next to the stairs is my bathroom that goes down under the stairs. I love that bathroom. And then over here is the kitchen. This staircase